Hello everybody, it's Clay, the Georgia Bottle Picker on YouTube. I started this new channel, Georgia Bottle Flipper, to start documenting how much this stuff actually brings. I've had some requests in the past to do some what sold videos to see how much this stuff actually brings. And that's what I'm doing here on this channel. And I'm going to show some stuff on this channel, like in the warehouse here. And I'll probably show some videos out in my containers, these 3 containers I got full of bottles and antiques and stuff. But I hope you enjoy it. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with your friends. That'll help me out a lot, help me to start growing this channel. This Monday morning, I have about 45 orders to pull. That's not a whole lot of orders. Usually on Mondays I have about 50 to 60 orders, but I packed up late Saturday, probably around 2 o'clock when I quit packing on Saturday. I didn't go out shopping this past Saturday. I just stayed here and worked here in my warehouse, listing stuff and going through stuff. But anyhow, let's get to pulling these orders and I'll show you how much everything brought. The first things that sold was these Jacksonville, Florida Chero-Colos. They're purple. One brought $16 and one brought $17. The way I have my bottles stored, I have them by the states, what state they're from, or these Pepsis. I just have the Pepsis all mixed up because I don't have that many Pepsis. And then like these, I have all this is North Carolina and then Virginia. But that's the easy way for me to find them. And that's the embossed bottles. Now the ACLs, I keep all them around here on this shelf, and they're all mixed up, different towns. This is the next item that sold. Newton, North Carolina by New Great Bottling Company. It brought $14 plus shipping. It's been online for a while. I think I took a best offer on it. And the next item that sold was a Tupelo, Mississippi, red, white, and blue Pepsi bottles. That's where I keep these. I had about 60 or 70 of these, but they're sold down. I don't have very many left. I have a few more I can list. Jackson, Tennessee, Asheville, North Carolina, Tupelo, Mississippi. The last one, that happens a lot. Look through all of them and find the last one. The next item that sold was this green ball mason jar. I just listed this. I've had it for a couple of years, and I just got around to listing it. It brought $47.50. It didn't last about a week and a half. It come in that big collection I bought a few years ago. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff I haven't got listed, but whenever a deal comes, I buy it. The next items that sold is 2 of these purple Coca-Cola straight sides, a Rome, Georgia heel script, and that's what that is. It's got the script on the heel. Brought $55. And then a Coca-Cola straight side with no town on it, purple. And that's it right there. It brought $55 also. Next item is a Charleston, West Virginia parfait. This is where I keep my Virginia stuff. Virginia and West Virginia, and that's West Virginia parfait right there. It brought $16.50. Next item that sold was a fruit jar lid. This is where I keep my fruit jar lids. Sometimes this will be full of canning jar lids. This is the one that has a metal cap that goes right there. It brought $15 plus shipping. The item that sold is a light switch I bought at a yard sale. I bought a small group of items. I just put a group together and it was like $5 for everything. This is it right here. I probably got 50 cents in this. It sold for $14 and $14 or $15 plus shipping. The next items that sold was some of these car tags that I just bought, or license plate. I sold a 1969, 58. I sold this one, 1958 National Guard. It brought $75 plus shipping. That was a good sale. And then the next one, I sold this Savannah 1954 for $40. Took a best offer on that. And I sold this 1969 for $40 plus shipping. I bought those license plates. Bought 100 of them, and I bought 100 of those license plates, and they're just got them listed. They've been listed 2 or 3 days, and they're starting to sell now. So I think that's going to be a good money maker. The next item that's sold is a 1915 Marshalltown, Iowa. I think it's in this box. This is where I keep all my dated Coca-Cola bottles. The 1915 and 1923s is in these boxes. But I put this one on an auction. I couldn't find where one had sold. Marshalltown, that ain't it. Let's see. There it is. Marshalltown, Iowa. That's a 23. But I put it on auction because I couldn't find where one had sold. I started at $99.99. And it sold last night for $116 and some change. And this bottle is one of the ones that come out of this last bottle collection that I bought with all the nice crates. So that was a pretty good bottle, $100 bottle, $116 bottle. This next item that's sold is a Coca-Cola crate. And I put them up here. This is where I store my crates. I've only got these few listed. I got to list some more. I got a bunch of them to list. But I took a best offer on this for $34 plus shipping. Not too bad. The better the condition that these crates are, the more I charge for them. And the yellow ones, I charge more for them, according to the condition of them. But crates, I sell a bunch of crates. I've sold hundreds of them, probably thousands over the years. Then one person bought 3 ACLs. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to find these. I have so many in here. Yeah, this is one. Highlands Beverage from Avon Park, Florida. All right, let's see if we can find this next one. B&M from Macon is one of them. Brims right there. Macon. These bottles here, one brought 18, and 2 brought 17 each. And I sold a bunch of these pens. I'm not going to show pulling all these pens. I bought a store out a couple of years ago that had been closed down for a long time, 10 years or 15 years. But I bought about between 40 and 60,000 pens. We just guesstimated. And I've got I probably got 3/4 of them listed, but these boxes are full of them. I've got thousands and thousands of them listed, but I'm going to pull them and I'll show you all of them at the end. I'll show you this one, Chicago White Sox. It's in box 85, and it's actually keychains. There's lapel pins, keychains, earrings, and necklaces from all the sports, every kind of sport, and the Olympics. And that looks like them right there. They bought 2 of them. And this next item that's sold is a shaving mug. I bought 350 of these things. I got probably 75 of them left. It took a long time to sell them. They're slow sellers, but I did have some really, really good ones when I first bought these. And that's the one I sold, number 30. I do have them marked so I can kind of find them. It brought $10 plus shipping. And that's all the pens that sold. These brought $112 plus shipping. I could get $5 shipping for each one. But some of these people they buy more than one item. Like this person bought 2 keychains. They bought 2. This person bought 2 of those. This person bought 2. And this person bought 3. I'm just going to show you how I pack these crates right here. It's easy. What I do is order these boxes. These boxes are kind of expensive. I order them off of eBay. They're about $3 a piece, 20 by 12 by 6, but these crates fit right in them. It makes it just quick and easy. I sell a lot of them. If I didn't sell very many of them, I wouldn't order these boxes. paper in here. It don't take much paper. Set this down. I usually put them in upside down. That's what it looks like. You don't have much room, hardly have any rooms on the sides of them. And I put a little bit of paper on each end. Put a little bit of paper on top. Just to protect it, get any bad bumps. I know sometimes these people will throw these crates or throw these boxes. So sometimes these carriers will throw these boxes. Just about like that. Just so it can't move around and protect it a little bit. And just like that, it's ready to go. One person bought 2 bottles, and I usually, when I'm shipping 2 bottles, I usually use this box, 12 by 8 by 5. And I just wrap them up in paper, plenty of paper. Fold the edges up like that, fold the sides up around it. Like that, 2 bottles ready to go out. It's still Monday, 10:19 a.m. and I got all 45 or 48, something like that, orders filled, ready to go out. It was a pretty fair weekend. I walked over here to the house to eat lunch, and after I got through eating, I looked out in the back window here, or the back door, and I saw these turkeys out in the field. To start with, they was running around chasing grasshoppers, and then they started chasing each other. It's pretty cool to be able to look out your back window there and see turkeys. I see deer out here. I've seen bobcats. The other day, me and my wife was sitting on the back porch right here, and I had the chickens out, and a bobcat come up there and got one of them. So I can't turn them out anymore unless I'm out there with them. Bobcat done got brave to come up there. It was 6 o'clock in the evening, ate one of them. Well, that's my first What Sold video on this new channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with your friends, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Give me some suggestions of what you think I need to do on this channel, and I'll look at them and we'll go from there. I'm not sure what all I'm going to do on this channel. It's going to be what sold and other stuff around this, what I do every day. Or not what I do every day, for what I do some days. I'm going to put it on here. But I do appreciate you. God bless. I'll catch y'all in the next one.